Y'all already know, man. It's your favorite, Yeah. That's just the E5 ringing in the mic, you feel? Burn them up, miss. Woo. Brothers. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Little boy grew to doing big scripts now. Little servant finally got a big shift now. Headed to the kingdom on the trip right now. Never too much on the chip right now. Little boy grew to doing big scripts now. Little servant finally got a big shift now. Headed to the kingdom on the trip right now. Never too much on the chip right now. If they ain't heard what Yahuwah do, let me adjust my volume. World gonna know the law soon. Clean up man brought a vacuum. They hate a servant for a few facts. Couple on devil, two whack. Walk the words, now the root back. What you couldn't gotta chew that. You with the fool and you don't know me. You say you fam what a dough key. Strangers always get a no-go. Won't trip my brother with a low blow. Lift them up, lift them up. Keep the goodness in the front row. Juiced up, but I'm sober. Kept my eye on the punch bowl. No surrender what I live by. Grill a devil like a ribeye. Indirect, get no reply. I treat a coward like they knee high. Overlook, I'm gonna see you. Hey, this a brew, catch the preview. Now straight with no miscue. Once you in and no redo. Putting in, never draw out. With my brothers, never fall out. Yahuwah only on my call out. Bags of righteous, just a free house. Serving nothing but the top notch. Used to play now skybox. Roof suit, what you know about? So bright, make your eye pop. Little boy grew to doing big scripts now. Little servant finally got a big shift now. Headed to the kingdom on the trip right now. Never too much on the trip right now.
Alright, shalom. It's Michael Israel. Got a good message for you here, as you could see by the title. It's the next level. Just got some interesting stuff to bring out about literally. That's the best title I could come up with for it, is the next level, and really breaking this thing down. I came across a brother that I followed, very knowledgeable brother in the word. He brought out a good lesson. Matter of fact, I'll try to get it up here so some of y'all could check it out, but it just clarified a lot of stuff about literally what this walk is, and literally how deceived we are on what the book is really saying. And I mean, to the point where, man, and I'm gonna be bringing the brother on the show. And what it does is it really backs up and clarifies a lot of stuff you're seeing with the way straightway functions. They're really putting this stuff into action, and I like the message this brother put out, because it really clarifies exactly what they're doing, and what a lot almost the majority, almost all of these other ministries are not doing. So that's what I'm going to get into. I'm going to really make it nice and clear. A little static sound. Okay, hold on. Let me check it out. Hold on. Nice and clear. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to suffer through that. I'm in the process of getting my microphones correct here, so yeah, gotta have to suffer through that on this particular episode. But yeah, I'm going through a little. I've been playing with my microphones here to get a more reliable microphone system set up. So yeah, we're just gonna have to suffer through it. But let me get into this, because this is actually pretty heavy. It's what are the works? And when I studied this lesson, and I've been searching and doing a lot of diligent studying, um, and what I've been doing, I've been like those scriptures Pastor Dow brought out at the Great Gathering Hebrew Awakening. I've been building on those, and what I come to find is like, man, I saw something that's all through the entire book, that Catholicism or Mystery Babylon has deceived us from seeing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what the book is laying out is you literally see how heavy the deception is. And that's what I'm going to bring out here. And then I'm going to be bringing this brother on my show, Brother Judah, to go all the way into it. And this brother could go deep into this. But I'm going to just, hey, shalom, Pastor Dow. Good to see you in there, man. So I'm going to just go through and just real quick, I'm going to show you what, like, I guess you call it a revelation, whatever I've seen clarified in the book. I witnessed, like the model of it is how Pastor Dow and them are functioning. He's very public and outright with how they are operating, and I'm gonna show you in the book where, because the way I like to understand stuff, I like to understand stuff completely, totally, all the way through. That's how I am when it comes to, that's why I'm pretty good at what I do mechanically, fixing cars and all that stuff, because I like to know the whole system. And that's the way, like, that's the only way I learn and retain stuff. So anyway, with that said, I'm going to get into it because it's so big. It's like, I don't know the best way to come at it, so I'm going to just come at it. That scripture where it says they took everything they had and they put it before the prophet, the apostles' feet, and they distributed equally amongst everybody, is literally the opposite of how we function in this society. Capitalism is survival of the fittest, individualist mentality. I got mine, you better get yours mentality. You know what I'm saying? The Bible and Bible culture and biblical economics are the total opposite. So to where, and this is the amazing thing, when you look even in the Hebrew Israelite movement, you see them operating from the Mystery Babylon, the Great culture, unknowingly. So, for instance, we'll have a business, and we operate that business according to the Mystery Babylon, the Great culture. And you say, well, Mike, how do you say that? Well, you have your business, you're selling to make a profit, this, that, and the other. Whereas in the biblical culture, you'd operate a business as a co-op. And what's a co-op? A co-op is you operate your business, and whatever money's made is distributed equally among the people of the business who are involved with the business. So and I'm a have to go into a co-op, but that's basically how a co-op functions. A business and Mystery Babylon the Great, on this beast system, the way a business function is, there's a business owner, and you pay the workers, and they get paid less than the business owner, okay? So you're paying them for their labor, okay? And I'm going to get into it deeper, okay? We're going to go into that more, but the first thing we got to go into is another aspect of this is sharing everything among everybody, okay? Spreading it out. So, for instance, here's a model like what straightway, their model for getting out of debt. They have families move in with each other. Okay, the families move in to a house like the one model. There were 3 families in debt. They all 3 families moved into a 3-bed, 2-bathroom house. Each family got a bedroom, and they combined resources. None of the women had to go to work. They homeschooled the kids. They took care of the meals, this, that, and the other. The men would go out and work, and you know the story. You've heard me say it before. They paid off all their debt and everything. Okay, this is a model of biblical culture, biblical economics. Okay, the way they poison us, because there's a verse in Colossians where it says, what's the word? It says, covetousness, which is idolatry. Okay, so the way they poison our minds in this beast culture is through commercials, commercialism, advertising, telling you what you need. You need this. You need that. This is going to make you happy. This is going to make you feel good. Covetousness. How a lot of people, when I said a whole family was living in one room, a lot of people are like, what? No. Each person has to have their own bedroom and their own bathroom and all this, because you've been poisoned by the Babylonian system. And that's why you can never get out of debt, because they have you feeling like, oh, you're going to suffer if you don't have all this crap that they program you to think you need. But then the glitch in their system is you see people who have all this killing themselves. You see millionaires and billionaires killing themselves. You see people who are well off suffering from depression. They're miserable because they got all this stuff. But then you see, and I can even prove it to you, when our military unit got, when I was in the Air Force, they got deployed to the Middle East. I mean, not the Middle East, to Thailand. And the first thing everybody said, there were 2 things everyone said that came back from there, because I didn't go over there with them. They said, man, that country was poor as hell. I mean, they were like, man, they were just broke. It was one of the poorest places I ever seen. But guess what the other thing they said was? Man, them were the most generous, content, happiest, easiest people to get along with I ever met. So how are they in the poorest country? They didn't have nothing, but they were content. Again, that is the mystery of Babylon the Great. The mystery is this system they function in of greed. So what I'm showing you is the whole mystery of Babylon the Great is they get you to be greedy. They get you to covet, which is what? Idolatry. And that's why we're laden with debt, because we think we need this, we need. When in reality, just a simple, meek, humble, whatever they call it, life, is what you need. You and your brother, the sharing all you have, your whole wealth, like they talk about the Essenes, brother. What's his name? Mitch. Mitch was talking about when he taught that lesson. He talking about the Essenes. They shared everything. When because like I'm telling you, man, I'm still digesting all the stuff I've been seeing, hearing, witnessing firsthand, experiencing. Not watching on Facebook, but stuff I've experienced and witnessed firsthand with Straightway. Some of the lessons I've been listening, that's what they're doing. Their business is a co-op. It's not a corporate where it's two people making all the money at the expense of everybody else. It's a co-op. When we went out there, they had a bunch of vehicles out there on Straightway, and if somebody needed to do something, they just throw them the keys to that vehicle, throw them the keys to this vehicle. Hey, yeah, just take that vehicle. You know, it was a co-op. All the money is thrown into a pot and equally distributed. Well, what do you need? Because a lot of people are, not with these folks out here. Well, because you've been brainwashed to be greedy in Babylon. This is the mystery of mystery Babylon the Great. This is the mystery part. Is this capitalistic system of survival of the fittest out here. You know what I'm saying? This is the mystery of it. Okay? So, one of the things we got to purge ourselves out of is the greed. You see what I'm saying? And you need some trust. You got to learn how to discern a trustworthy leader to lead who's not going to get gripped by filthy lucre. Like they see all them numbers, the contributions start coming in and he's incorruptible by money and stuff like that. Okay? So now, let's move into these ministries out here. Why, Pastor Dow? Why you keep saying Straightway? Why you keep talking about community? Some of these people like, I ain't moving on no community, because they love Mystery Babylon. They got a Mystery Babylon mind. You got to understand, to me, this is a big revelation. And I was able to, you see what I'm saying? I was able to condense this into something I could explain. And moving forward, I'm gonna be able to break it down even more. But it's a deeper revelation to me. But this is the thing. As we begin to walk in it, because Mystery Babylon and capitalism is going to destroy itself because of greed. It's going to fix itself. In order to come out of her, we have to function in this. Otherwise, we're going to go under with it. If you're relying on your career, oh yeah, I make 6 figures doing this. Okay, when the economy crash, you ain't. But when you function under a biblical system like Straightway is functioning, they're a model of it. It don't take a lot to keep things up and going. Why? Because people ain't greedy and wasting money and needing and buying into the covetous spirit of Babylon. They just get what they need and they enjoy each other. This is why this stuff is so heavy. This is why it's so heavy. You know what I'm saying? This is why you're going to stay broke if you stay up under these ministries that's just selling you wolf tickets. They just keep giving us money. And we're gonna expand. And we're going to grow this ministry. Just keep giving us money. Yeah, okay. You're going to stay broke. This time next year, you're just going to be broker. You're just going to be in a worst case scenario. In order to be able to do what we're talking about, in order for a co-op to work, the business, where the money comes in and is equally distributed amongst all the workers of the business, from the top to the bottom, in order to do that, your spiritual development has to be on a higher level. If you're a member of these ministries, all the money should be equally distributed among all y'all in the ministry, shouldn't it? Well, that's what they're doing over there in Straightway. I'm sorry. And that's what they're doing over there in the Knesset and NMP. It's just Straightway is more popular, and Pastor Dow is more, he's putting this thing out there more. Is your ministry doing that? Is your ministry, is your ministry taking your money and equally distributing it among everybody? Or are they just doing their thing and telling you that we doing the work of the Most High? I'm telling you, dude. Let's see what y'all talking about. They make 6 figures, but they do not own anything but their debit. Yeah. Yep. They're not doing nothing for the people. They not, dude. So like I said, Elder Mitchell was talking about the Essenes, which, like I said, Most High was dealing with me at work yesterday. Like, I'm out there working on planes, and I'm just sitting there, like, getting my mind blown away, and all this stuff's, I was listening to a message, and I'm thinking about what I saw out there on the land, where the people aren't selfish. And then I was watching some videos on co-op and functioning that way, and this one guy came on like, co-op don't work because people are greedy. I was like, yeah. I was like, that is the mystery of Mystery Babylon. Your people are greedy. They think about themselves. They get them to love their possessions, and they see their brother over there suffering, and they don't know what to do. And literally, we don't know what to do. Because, like, as I began to see this, and as I was talking to Brother Judah, he was trying to get me to see it. And I was like, man, I see where you're trying to say something, but I don't get it. Like, I'm trying to get what you're trying to tell me. And we don't understand the levels of the brainwashing that we got here to be covetous. It's like, you don't even consider think about it. Think of how radical what I'm saying is. You get your paycheck and you put it in a pot with a bunch of other people. You just throw it in there. Now, you went to work, you made all this money. Now, you're going to take all this money, put it in a pot to be equally distributed against other people. And you're like, that goes against everything you've been programmed with in this culture. But that's exactly why we're in the predicament we're in. That's why your broke ass gonna stay broke. And that's why that person who got money gonna stay miserable. Or they might think they're happy. But that's because they swept away in a cloud of mystery, Babylon the Great. They swept off. And I was too. Like, I'm like, this stuff is just beginning to crack away because, like I said, Pastor Dow broke it down in a real basic way, and then I talked to Brother Judah, and he broke it down into even heavier, minute level, to where now I'm able to articulate all this to everybody. So yeah, man, you got to see that. So think about how radical what I'm saying is, and this is book, and this is all through the book, and this is literally how we're gonna come out of it. What's the one of the heavy things Brother Judah brought out was, he was like, what are they taking away from us? He was like, man, he had a heavy lesson. I'm gonna put it up here so y'all can see it, and it just backs up. Like, the way I'm gonna show this is like, it backs up everything. It explains everything. It explains why you continue to be broke. The only way you can avoid recession is to own land. Because one of the things, and I'm gonna go into this too, is like, because one of the things I kept wondering, I was like, why is the Most High keep all through the book say land and off the land and off the land and land and land and land and land. Land, 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 land. The land I have given thee. The blessed land. Man, if they take, look at that. Hold on. They trying to make me skip. Hold on. Okay, we good. Hey, look, why does the Most High keep all through the book land, and he puts such a big emphasis on the land all through the Bible? It's because if they take your land, you don't have any means of production. You're gonna serve the beast system. You're gonna serve Mystery Babylon. If these wicked, greedy people own the land, where they gonna set up? Their factories on the land. And you're gonna have to go to them for everything. And they're not gonna co-op it and distribute it equally. Alright? They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna distribute it. We're in bondage. If you don't have land, you're gonna serve. You're gonna be a slave, you know? So the beginning of coming out from this thing is having land. What can you do? You can put, you don't have to go to them for food, for survival, for water and all this. You don't have to. But if you're in a subdivision and a recession comes, you're gonna have to be a even bigger slave for 'em. So the beginning of coming out of this is land. And what's Pastor Dow pushing? He said, get some damn land. Get people on some land. You see what I'm saying? And the way I am, man, I got a mechanical mind, so I gotta like figure everything out. That's the way I am, you know. So this is heavy. So all these clowns out here, they're like, no, sir. If you get on land, the master gonna hit you with lasers on that land. You better not getting on no land, boy. They's gonna kill you. You know, that's these people, man. They got a Babylon mind, man, and they can't even see it because of their pride. But the land, that's why the land's a key. So you figure you get some people on land who are willing to share, and it takes a little fraction of money to stay on that land. You get on land with some running water, put a water generator in there, put some solar up. You get a well water on the land. You start growing your food, put some cattle or something on there. What do you really need them for? You see what I'm saying? This is heavy, dude. I'm telling you, it's spiritual. But then the kingdom, once it gets in your spirit and it gets in your mind, then it manifests like a mustard seed, then it grows outwardly into the world. So yeah, man. So Pastor Dow put, your pastors does not want to preach or live this because it will hurt his lifestyle. Like Pastor Dow just said, they love Babylon, dude. They love Mystery Babylon the Great. The mother of harlots and abominations of this earth. This thing is spread through the whole world, this thing. Oh, I love my lazy boy chair and my this and my that. And what's it doing? What's Mystery Babylon the Great doing? You go to work every day, come home, get on your couch, watch TV, and now you don't even gotta get off your couch to go to the store to get food. You just order it on your phone. It comes. You eat that slop. Okay? You send your kids off to get programmed what? For a Babylonian mindset. And then what? You get sick because you're just sitting around eating slop, not exercising. And then what? You got to go to their hospital. And what? They slow kill you. They slow kill you. You give them your money and they slow kill you through their medical system and all that. You see what I'm saying? They kill you and bleed you while they kill you. Mystery Babylon the Great, dude. It's all through the whole daggone book. He put, it is ass backwards for the sheep to feed the shepherd. Look, I just got to call it the way it is, dude. I want y'all to look at every ministry out there, Christian or Hebrew. The people over these ministries don't know what to do. They're sitting there spending all their time educating you, and they don't even know what the hell they don't even see this. And some of their pride blocks them from seeing it. So what do? They just, well, I gotta hit them up for something. And they gotta hit you up. And you gotta give me money, you gotta sell a man rob God and all this stuff like that. So like he said the sheep are feeding the shepherds. This is, it calls it Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. What's the mother? The Catholic Church. What are the harlots? All these religions that come out mimicking it. And what's the abominations of the earth? What's that? That's the economic system of this thing. It's religio-political, like the dude Brother Judah be saying. And they're all doing this. I don't know no ministry, Hebrew or Christian, that's not doing it. But they're beginning to wake up. We got brothers like my Amir Ryder is waking up out of this. He just started a ministry. I don't have Corey, put the name of his ministry in there in Atlanta that he getting ready to start. There's people waking up. Brother Judah, the Knesset, the NMP, they do it up there in upstate New York. And then the biggest one, who's very public, and they have a well-shown model out that I have thoroughly investigated, is Straightway Ministries, of course. Outside of that, nobody's doing it, dude. Folks just learning the scripture, getting economically oppressed, getting spiritually oppressed. In order to come out of this, this thing doesn't, what I'm talking about don't work unless you got your spirit right first. Okay? All right, let me see. So yeah, man, I'm reading what y'all saying on there. Yeah, somebody put Rome, the same system that was in rule, the Rome Jesus walked the earth. Hey, and like I said, that's what the brother on his lesson, he goes in and he shows that. He shows that that's the same system that that Christ was fighting, and that's why they went and what'd he tell the rich young ruler? you see what I'm saying? What did he tell the rich young ruler? What did he tell him? This mystery about. So this is the thing. So then what I'm talking about now is, okay, what is the next step in the prophetic timeline? Literally, what's happening now and what's happening next? This system is going to begin to quake. Because what? Through this mystery Babylon the Great system, what are they doing? They're poisoning the world. They're overfishing the seas. They're polluting the oceans. They're polluting the air. They're killing off everything. They're cutting trees down over here to accommodate their lifestyle. They're over consuming the earth, and the earth can't even keep up, and the earth is beginning to tremble and quake. The economic system is beginning to buckle. And people like Pastor Dow and other ministry are telling you, come out of her, my people. Come out of this system spiritually. Then you're going to come out of it economically and get on and come together and begin to function together. Because they're just consuming the earth in every way, spiritually and literally. Okay? So yeah, man, it's big. You see what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm trying to find this. I know how to find it. Y'all bear with me. But yeah, so it's and like I said, I'm gonna just keep going on it. But this is why you gotta grow spiritually, because you're not gonna do this stuff with you're not gonna do this with any All right, hold on. All right, there we go. So this is the lesson right here. I'm gonna put it up here. Um, but you're not gonna do this with some clown, some greedy charlatan who speaks guile. And if you look up the definition of that word guile, deceptive speech. You gotta learn how to spot people who spit guile. Okay. This is the lesson I was talking about. This brother Judah right here, Knesset Yeshua, and the title is The Global Economic Collapse and Judgment of Yahuwah or Yahweh. Yeah. Okay. I think this is a lesson. So yeah, this is it. And it begins to go into a lot of what I was just talking about. Let me make sure that's it again. Yep, that's it. And I'm telling you it goes into what I was talking about here. And if you want to see the model of what we need to be doing, again, it's straightway. These people who speak against that and are saying, oh, Yah is our deliverance and all this vague, great stuff. Well, then what is Mystery Babylon the Great? What's the mystery? You know, how are they oppressing us? How are they oppressing the whole earth? How were we oppressed back then? Nobody's saying that. They're just saying vague stuff. Nobody's articulating anything. Why? Because they got an agenda. They're making money off you. They're part of Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Okay? So yeah, man. Look at all the fish. Look at all the death. Look. Real talk. Look at the military, dude. It's all... The military is for fights for corporations, not for you. They send the poor to go do the fighting. The rich corporate people, when some country is against their corporate or financial issue, the whole thing is this. Okay? So yeah, man, a heavy thing, boy. It's heavy. It's heavy, and I'm telling you, but it's tight, but it's right. I know y'all see it. So yeah, man. But yeah, that's like I could feel this thing coming. You know, this understanding. You know, I could feel it beginning. I was like, man, there's something I'm missing. You know, and it was a combination of. I was talking to Brother Judah, and I could tell he was telling me something that I had no idea about, and then going out there on straightway and watching how they function. And the reality is, for them to function that way, it doesn't take a lot. And then when people understand it, the money coming in it's like it don't take a lot. It's a couple people. It'll be in abundance. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't got greedy people buying G5s and Lear jets and $63 million jets for whatever the hell. Because Creflo Dollar in a little over a month raised $63 million to buy a new airplane off of women, off of dumb, silly women, because that's basically what his congregation's made up of. He raised that. So the money, it ain't a wealth. The issue ain't, oh, we just broke because there ain't no money. Nah, the issue is education and lack of awareness and greed. You got poor people wanting, they just want. They see all this stuff they want, and they think they've been brainwashed through, what's it called again? What's the word? What I was talking about in Colossians. They've been brainwashed into thinking they need, they gotta have. Okay? And all that is idolatry. You're worshiping Babylon. You're worshiping that mystery. The mystery Babylon the Great teaches you to covet, covetousness. That was the word I was looking for. The mystery of mystery Babylon the Great is covetousness, which is idolatry, and it says that in Colossians. Okay, so yeah, man. But so let me see what y'all saying in here. Because I'm telling you, dude, a lot of people, a lot of so-called Hebrews love Babylon, dude. They covet. They are in covet. They are in a they covet coveting. You know what I'm saying? They are in it. You know what I'm saying? They are in a covenant with coveting. It's heavy, dude. It's a deep part. It's all through the book. You know? And it's what Christ came to, you know. And in order to not be selfish and greedy and lustful for the things of this nation, this is what you have to do. You have to be spiritually developed. This is why that dude at the Great Gathering Hebrew Awakening, the guy who was dressed in purple, isn't that crazy that the dude was dressed in purple? Scarlet, you know, the beast was dressed in, and he was telling people, you know, he got a Cadillac, and y'all need to, and the Most High blessed him, and had the Most High blessed him to get covet something you covet. Isn't it crazy that dude was there saying that, and where you could see he had the mind of mystery Babylon the Great. Go back and watch that. Let me pull the video up so y'all could go watch that video where the Most High placed that dude there, and he placed Pastor Dow there to show you the difference of these two ideologies pitting themselves against each other. The biblical culture versus the Greco-Roman culture, the mystery, the Babylon the Great mind. That's on so many of our people. And it's a mystery. And it's right there on display. I'm going to show you the video so you could go watch it and you will see what I'm talking about right there. It'll play out in front of you. All right? So let's see. Y'all bear with me. I'll get it up here. Come on. All right, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna bring it up there. Of course, my channel is freaking out right now. You know, they don't want this stuff getting out there. Whatever. I'm tired of being deceived. You know. Oh yeah, I got it here. It's so much. Well, man, I've been pretty busy. So here it is right here. Y'all go check this video out and you will literally see the mystery, the Babylon mind. So this is on my channel. This is the video. Pastor Dow Men's Conference. Okay? Because that's what it kind of was. And I'm not hating on the brother, but this dude here, and then of course Pastor Dow, and you will literally hear the mystery, the Babylon mind versus the biblical mindset. So you got somebody in here saying you cannot escape Caesar. They're telling you to just stay in the Babylonian system. I agree, you're gonna pay taxes. Okay? But are you telling me it's a sin for me to bring my resources together with like-minded believers like Christ did in Acts? Are you telling me it's a sin to take what you have, put it before the apostles' feet, and equally distribute it among? Or are you not going to help your brother who is suffering, who's struggling? How are you going to help your brother who's struggling? That's what I'm saying. That mystery to Babylon mind is just people don't even see it. People don't see it. So they will tell you, you're not going to escape Caesar. But he's telling you to come together. Come out of her, my people. Come out of Babylon. But the Babylonian mind is so entrenched in people, it takes humility to see it. It's not complicated. It's all through the entire book. But when you're with a ministry and you're giving this ministry your money, and this ministry is taking all the money from the people and not distributing it out equally among them, tell me, where's the sin at? I want to know, where is the sin in me and another family putting our resources together to alleviate this oppression we're under? If there's a poorer family, we combine our resources together to come together as a nation. This is the basics of nation building. I'm telling you, but people got a Babylonian mind. They don't see it. They think it's going to just magically happen. They're going to be the bride that didn't put any oil in the lamp. That's who they're going to be. Well, I'm putting oil in my lamp. We're going to begin to walk the kingdom out so that when he comes, we could just step right in it. Some of these people are just totally entrenched in Babylon. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's it's tight, but it's right. You know what I'm saying? If you're under a ministry that focuses on taking everybody's money and not having apostolic economy, it's a mess. Sister Asana put, it's unfortunate that we as a nation are so enslaved we can dare to imagine living righteously and in community with one another. We as a people are so quick to shut down dreams and prayers. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, what I'm saying is not rocket. It's nothing complicated. What's complicated and deceptive is you're in this ministry. You've been in this ministry for how many years? What's the future? What's going to happen? You're going to continue giving them money and continue thinking wishfully, and nothing's going to happen. When I'm showing you biblically what you're supposed to do, you find a righteous leader, somebody who is not going to be corrupted by money, and you can put your resources before him. But it's a weighty matter. You're not going to be able to discern who a righteous leader is unless you get your mind right first. This is perfect. It's like, and that's why I'm going to say it again. I don't care who don't like it. Being out there with Pastor Dow, meeting his wives, meeting his family, meeting the people of his community, dealing with them in different states in this country, I saw them to be righteous more than anybody else I had met out there. Other leaders over congregations. Not after filthy lucre. Literally about helping the people out. Not just sitting there doing messages, but being out there working. Like literally working. And I can show you video. I can show you eyewitness reports that if the dude ain't doing a video. The dude is literally out there hammering nails, carrying wood, this, that. These other ministries, I don't know what the hell they out there doing. It's not we can come together like the apostles. You're told to come together like the apostles. Okay? You're going to pay tax. You're told to pay tax. But you're told to come together like the apostles all through the book. That's being a nation. But our people have been so brainwashed into, a matter of fact, let me go even further. Let me really break it down. I'm a talk about me. Look, until the past couple months, I didn't even know what group economics was. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what a nation was. Most of our people have no idea. If our people had even a remote clue about what a nation was, they wouldn't be in any of these so-called ministries out here giving them their money. But a lot of people are just confused. If there's an economic collapse, if you lose your job, if you name it, if your husband dies, if you're a single woman out here, this, that, and other, what are these silly congregations going to do for you? At best, they're going to raise up a couple $1,000s and give it to you. That's what they're going to do at best. That's the best they could do. You see what I'm saying? Brother Nehemiah said, we need to stop worrying about taxes. We'll be able to handle that collective. That's what I'm saying. This stuff ain't complicated. Nobody said stop paying taxes. But why not pay them together? So they're not such a grievous burden. So you don't have to be a slave. So you're not having to put your kids in these schools and send your wife to work to serve Caesar. It's so simple. You got women out there by themselves, no man, whatever. People just isolated by themselves. If there's the slightest little downturn in our society, they're assed out. They're done. And their ministries ain't, I'm telling you, I bet any of these ministries you giving all this money to, the best they could do, if you come upon economic whatever, they're going to throw a couple bills, a couple thousand your way, at best. If you're in a community, I'll even tell you something heavy. A lot of these communities, I see what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to get Brother Mitch back on here. He could tell you. They got a whole community. I forget how many families living on there. And there's only like one person that has to go to do a job. Go off the community and work. All the women, all the kids, everybody else stay on the community. And they're paying their taxes. But when you have a Babylonian mystery, Babylon the Great mindset, and you're serving, you're not serving, you're not doing the first or second commandment that everything hinges on. Serving God and loving your brother like you love yourself. No, you're serving some organization. You're giving them your money. You're giving them your time. You're giving them your resources. And what are they giving back? Nothing. And is this thing complicated? Is it, or is it just, because I know, like, I got ADD. It got it, like, the only way I understand something is if it's simple. All right. Shalom, Akmash. Good to see you there. These camps been around 20 plus years and nothing to show for it economically. Yeah? And that's Brother Mosh out of IUIC, where they serve Nathaniel, their supreme commander, you know what I'm saying? Sister Sanawan puts, it comes down to selfishness. Exactly, sis. That's what I was saying is Mystery Babylon the Great. breeds covetousness. It breeds selfishness. It breeds me, my, and I. It doesn't encourage you to link up with another brother or sister who's like-minded and be as one in all things. Financially, economically, educationally, family, everything. Be able to come together. That's what the book teaches us. If you just come together, I'm coming back over there to y'all, YouTube. Look, if anybody could put on a front for 4 hours, I could get along with you for 4, 5, even 6 hours, one day a week. Anybody could do that. What's that doing? You going through the motions. You just putting on a good act at best. I could do that. But can you live together as a nation? Can you move up under the same roof? Are you spiritually developed? Do you have enough emotional self-control to live up under a roof with another family and stuff? Do you got your lust under control to where you can dwell up under the roof with another family? Are you selfish? Is your greed done away with to where you can exist? You can see, you could give your paycheck to another brother or whatever and deposit it in his account to distribute it out among everybody. And the answer to most of these people is hell no. Because they got a mystery, Babylon, the great mind. And they'll come up with all types of crazy, silly doctrines to get around that. So yeah, man. When you study this Greco-Roman capitalistic mystery Babylon the Great system, it all hinges on one thing: division, individualism. One of the things they had to do with us is what? COINTELPRO, what? What was their main thing? We gotta get that man up out of that house. We gotta break that family apart. They did that. They got the man up out of there. Now we gotta take her child away from her. So now what they do? As soon as you have your baby, once you heal up, you gotta send her to daycare. Your child. They literally have broken your family apart into nothing. And what I'm showing you with our act, Nina, put your thing in there, your ministry in there. With our act, what's his name? Mitchell was talking about. He was talking about how they brought a sister in from a single sister with a child, brought her in, put her on the land, pay off all of her debt, provide her with a car. She ain't even got to work. She just take care of her kids and help educate the kids on the thing. They bring, straight ways bringing families back together. Your kids, do you know how much it burdens me that I got to send? Oh, let me tell you this. Let me break down what I'm telling you. There's no, because I ain't leaving no damn wiggle room. My wife got a letter in the mail from the school signing for permission that they're gonna show our kids in the school a movie of what to do when there is a school shooter in the school, and they had to have our permission. You know what I'm saying? What's your silly congregation telling you to do about that? They're just, I know what they're telling you. You gotta trust in the Lord. You gotta trust in the Lord, brother. You know, you just gotta be prayed up. Yeah, we prayed up. But hey, we shaking and moving, getting ready to make moves on this thing too, because the Most High gave us an answer. All praises. And we men of action. Koi is a woman of action, and we're about that action. And we're gonna take action. That's why the for sale signs up out there. That's why we getting ready to have, y'all willing, have our kids out of school in the next couple months for good. the rest of these silly ass ministries ain't telling you nothing. They're just taking your damn money. Yeah, you know, I know. I'm turning up. I'm coming back down. Yeah, we about that action, man. I'm done doing a bunch of talking. Moving forward, a lot of my videos gonna be documenting. It's gonna be documenting because I'm telling you, they already saying recession. You're hearing the whispers again, just like the last one. And I was an investor in real estate and stock leading up to the last recession. There's another big one coming where a whole bunch of people gonna be out of work, and your church gonna be there like, and your Hebrew morons that you call mores gonna be like, we just gotta trust Yah for our salvation. Just trust him, and give me some money, so this recession ain't hurting me. That's all they gonna tell you. That's all they got. Is wishful thinking. When the solution is right here, you need to come together. Hey, look, these ministries know that if you come together, you ain't gonna need them. There's no point in you giving them your money. So, hey, look, it don't matter. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, but what's gonna happen is you're just gonna see it. You're just gonna see it. You're gonna be forced into it. Sister Sanawan put, I refuse to send my child back to this wicked system. I'm sacrificing everything Babylon has given me, but I sleep peacefully knowing exactly. She said she sleeps peacefully. She not buying into, if I send my child to school, I could make twice as much, and then I could get a whatever the hell I could get. But they done indoctrinated her with some freak show mindset of Babylon. So that's a sincere sister. Like I said, man, we gotta be about this thing, man. We gotta be about it. That what a lot of people need to do is slow down, just slow down everything. Slow down. Humble down. Say, look, like me, I've been reading this book for 30 years now, and I didn't see this. Thank you, y'all, for opening my eyes. But a lot of people can't do that, man. A lot of people so locked into getting this money, they can't come up out of it. They done shook folks down for so much money. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so, yeah. So let's see what y'all saying here. So, yeah, man, that's what it is, man. These dudes they don't even, they swept off in a cloud of Christianism. You know what I'm saying? Swept off into it. You ain't, everybody want to talk about, you ain't going to praise and worship music this next recession away. You go in there and shout and scream and cry and spit till you dehydrated. This one ain't gonna come up off you till you take some damn action. All right, my Akmar said you're 100% correct. We were never taught or shown how to store food for emergencies, how to protect our families, or the means of production. That's what the brother was talking about. What you're taught in school, what you're taught in church, what you're taught in these Hebrew organizations is to be reliant on Babylon. That's why folks are unknowingly saying you're gonna have to pay Caesar. They don't realize it. A lot of these people are deceived, and they don't realize they're teaching you to worship Mystery Babylon the Great. Nobody's teaching you, come out of her, my people. That's why I'm saying the significance of what Pastor Dow's talking about. He's actually showing you how not to worship Mystery Babylon the Great. How to do for yourself. Spiritually first. Because like them dudes practice deliverance like a boxer practices boxing. Like, like they're not dealing with you unless you're trying to get demons cast at you. They know that. But then on top of that, what manifests afterwards, after you get the greed demon and all these demons cast out of you, what manifests next is a spirit of brotherhood. The second commandment, that, love your brother as you love yourself. If you love your brother as you love yourself, do I need to go any further? Doesn't this make sense if you're actually doing that? But the thing is, most people don't love their brother as they love themselves. That's why all these ministries, I realize, is bull crap. All the majority of these Hebrew ministries are a bunch of crap. Because they just say, hey, shalom, bro. And they brother, like, $1 away from being in a poorhouse. We gotta get our minds together so we could really love our brother as we love ourselves. Okay? I'll tell you, Most High got me beating this drum because something, even the what's his name, who was on, I forget what the Ak name is out of Carolina. He was just talking about he had a dream that, and he was just saying everybody feels like, yo, something's coming. Me personally, I think it's just a big economic downturn, whatever. That's what I think it is. But I'm getting my house in order. So, yeah. So, okay, so somebody said, I'm just speaking facts. If you are dealing with money, a portion will go to Caesar. This is Torah, whose face is on your money. Exactly. But but if you're not working as a community, damn near all that money gonna go to Caesar. All that money that's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you're being an individualism, if you're dealing in individualism, all your money is gonna go back to Mystery Babylon the Great. You're gonna be spending it on childcare, on food, on school clothes, on I think I already said food, you know what I'm saying? On housing, on taxes, on every damn thing. So it's not going to be a portion. It's going to be more than a portion. It's going to go back. But if you're working together as a community, as a nation, it's going to be a portion, like you said. And the only thing it's going to be is taxes, because you're going to be on some land or something. That's what I'm saying. This thing ain't complicated, but Mystery Babylon the Great and the people who practice that have you confused and thinking it's something different. Nobody said the Bible did not say render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. But did the same Christ who said that, did he tell the rich young ruler to sell all he has? Did the apostles afterwards in Acts, did they not sell all they had, put it at the apostles' feet? This is what we're talking about. So I don't understand what the emphasis on Caesar is so much. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. You have to clarify why you're focused on giving Caesar something. We know there's going to be expenses living in Babylon, but we don't have to serve it. And I'm telling you, our people are serving Babylon. When you got to sacrifice your kids to the public fool system, and then the wife is out of her natural element. She having to go to these jobs and work. And then you having to work and work overtime, do all this stuff. You're serving their system. That's all I'm saying. So Brother Arrowhead, he said, no healing, no deliverance. These other ministries are full of demons. Our people need to be healed and know how to stay free. And I would even say this: these ministries, they do deliver. They cast demons out, but the problem is they don't have an environment conducive to keep them out. So the demons come back, and it's even worse. I know my pops taught me go to school, get good grades, get a good job, work for 40 years, retire, and live off what so-called pension. Yeah, which pension, and that's the beast doctrine. Exactly. It's a beast doctrine. Like how, and it says a wise man gives his kids an inheritance, and it's like, how you if the economy goes down, you tell me how you gonna give your kids an inheritance. If they do away with your pension or something like that, how you gonna give them an inheritance? You're not. But if you have a community that's self-sustaining, you're gonna give your kids an inheritance. Okay? So yeah, let's see what else. Ain't gonna be. She said the pension ain't gonna be there. Yep. Yeah. So the pension ain't it ain't gonna be there. Let's see when this bubble bursts. Yeah, a lot of people say this. You know, the next bubble might. I don't know if it's gonna be the last one and nothing, but my anywhere you want to look, I could show you how, we're in error. How this thing is all encompassing. The church pushes Mystery Babylon the Great. Hebrew assemblies and ministries unknowingly push Mystery Babylon the Great. Okay? Your job pushes it. Your parents push it. The schools push it. Television damn sure pushes it. It's pushed everywhere. Okay, so somebody asked, how will you sustain when no income is coming into the community? Okay, if it gets to the point where, okay, so let's say we got a community and we got a bunch of families on there. People have put their resources together, and maybe you got 2 people working, and you're able to supplement or whatever your food bill, your power bill, your electric bill, all these bills by being on a community with solar, water power. You're growing food on the community, and you have animals or whatever, livestock. So now you're living on a community, and the income goes down and the economy downturns, and you're able to get by on your community. I'm going to be able to survive on my community way longer than somebody in a subdivision. As soon as he loses his job, he assed out. Period. Point blank. He ain't got no money for food, all that. So you ask, how am I going to be able to survive on a community with no income? If there's zero income coming in to the community, then I know you in the subdivision done caught pure hell out there. Like it must be anarchy out there where you're at. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say we got a community of 5 families, and 2 of the men work. Well, 1 of the men get fired. We still got another income coming in, and we're not totally reliant on their power system, on their food system, on their water system, on all their systems. Okay? But again, that's what I'm saying. Our people don't get it. They don't even, what I'm telling you, a lot of what I'm saying, for a lot of you, is like trying to teach a fish how to ride a bike. And you're like, what do you mean I'm wet? That's what it's like trying to explain. That's why people are putting some of these questions in here. You ain't going to survive in no nation without community. You ain't going to survive nowhere. Here, Africa, anywhere in the world. And then somebody said, make a business and sell fruit, eggs, meat. There's many ways. Yeah, there's many ways. And it's a co-op. It's not even really a business. It's a co-op. A co-op, everybody. See, we don't even know what that is. That's why I say it's like trying to teach a fish how to ride a bike with a lot of our people, because they just swim in an ocean of mystery Babylon the Great. Okay? All right? Yeah. Well, no. The what if game is cool. We like that. We need that. We need the what if because people got to see. I need people asking, like the brother was talking about paying Caesar. We need that. Like this is the stuff that needs to be addressed is the what if questions, because that, you know what I'm saying, that's the weighty matter. That like I promise that is what we need answered is the what ifs. You know, because as I answer these what if questions, people are gonna begin to be like, damn, you know what? I am in a dangerous place living around your so-called neighbor in your subdivision. If you look at the statistics, or you can go to meetups.com, I guarantee there's a coven in your neighborhood, a witch's coven, because it's widespread. Like these people you live around are worshiping Satan. These people that live in your subdivision have no morals. As soon as society slightly drops, they're going to be over there, they're going to kill you. Come on, man. I don't, like, that's why I say I could go into any aspect of what I'm talking about and boldly break it down. And it's so simple, it's not complicated. The Most High is not the author of confusion. But Mystery Babylon the Great is. You feel me? Yeah, Sister Sanawan said if this wicked world can do it, we definitely can do it. Will be righteously, and it will be blessed by Yah. Exactly. And like I said, you check out Brother Judah's teaching, he shows you how it's gonna be righteous. There's no, like, for these ministries that have been fleecing the flock and have the sheep feeding them, the time is ticking down for them, because people are waking up. People realize, look, I'm out here, I'm very vulnerable right now. Like, I'm vulnerable financially, physically, you name it, spiritually. I'm out here. And, like, really, this ministry ain't doing nothing but helping themselves off me. You see what I'm saying? So the time, the clock is ticking for all these ministries. Yeah, it's a matrix, man. It's go watch the Matrix. So yeah, let me see something. All right. Well, somebody said Hebrews should be buying from Hebrews, but if the Hebrews ain't got no money, and because they don't function as a community and a cooperative, the price of the products a lot of Hebrews are selling is too high for other Hebrews who ain't got no money to afford. That's why I tell people, you can't put business before you put the economics. If you don't have group economics, community economics, you ain't gonna have a business. So people our people don't understand what it means to be a nation and what economics mean. So buying products from each other ain't gonna do nothing. That's why we still in the. That's why you see Hebrews struggling just as bad as they were when they were in Christianity. No difference. Because 90% of the Hebrew Israelite walk is Christianity with a Hebrew stamp on it. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing unless you come together as a nation. You'll see though. I mean, people ain't got to go back and forth with me. They just going to see it. So somebody put, Yah has always prepared men for recessions. The brethren did not go to Joseph until the famine came. As long as people are handling money, they will not find Joseph until the famine comes. Just have yours Just have yourself ready for the brethren when they fall. Many will be set apart. That again, that's not book. So again, people are saying, they're subtly saying, hey, don't come together. Don't come together with a brother or sister that you trust financially. Don't do that. Just wait for the recession to come and it'll be They said, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. Do these other nations care about us? In a recession, are these other nations going to care about us? Or are you going to be suffering the worst? Were you told to get? That's what I'm saying. This stuff basic. But I'm telling you, I don't know. But like I said, that like a lot of these ministries are telling you, just trust in Yah. He got you. Okay, well, if you trust Yah, you're going to do what it say in the book. What did it say in Acts? Is it? You see what I'm saying? So it's fear. Yeah. It says. I read that verse in Proverbs. It says, "A wise man seeth ahead." You know what I'm saying? And what some of these people saying, leave your wife at the job where somebody could flip out and there be a shooting. Leave your kids in the school that are clearly teaching them paganism and wickedness. And somebody could come in and shoot the school up. Stay in the subdivision around wicked ass people that really don't like you. That's what they're telling you. And they're subtly saying, oh, you don't have to get in a community with like-minded believers and work together. God's going to deliver ya. But the book's telling you something different. I don't see that in there. You're going to have to really twist some scripture to get around some of these verses in here. And then when I see that, I got to look. Now I'm looking at footwork. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because Koya will tell you, as a woman, when she was out there on Straightway, well, you go look at her video. She'll tell you what she saw. She experienced what this thing was like. When I went up to Detroit, I experienced true brotherhood, where the brother treated me literally like I was his brother. He came out there and picked me up from the airport, brought me to his house, fed me, gave me a place to sleep. True brotherhood. Trustworthy, transparent, easy to understand, nothing complicated. When I went to Houston, true brotherhood and sisterhood. Washed our feet when we came to their house. Gave us a place to sleep. Gave us a place to eat. We didn't have to spend any money on hotels or nothing. It was like family, because it was family. When I went to Straightway, Tennessee with Pastor Dow, again, true brotherhood. Truly saw what this thing looks like. Boots on the ground. Not just trying to twist Bible scriptures to fit whatever the hell I feel like it needs to be. No. Reading first. And I'm going to tell you the problem with 90% of brews out here and people studying the Bible. There's levels to it. You read the surface level of the Bible first and put it together. Just what's it saying on the surface? Okay? And then going to deeper mean, but 90% of our people ain't even doing the surface level of what the Bible says. Okay? But so yeah, but like I said, this is you gotta get the surface, So you read this on a surface level, okay, what I'm saying. And then you go on a lower level, and you then it really blows your head off because you see even deeper level meanings. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. One thing Rosenberg said that is important is that the fake Jews pool their money together, interest-free loans. Now I know they're imposters, but if Hebrews did it, I think it would change. Oh, it would. It would. It would. And like I said, and you're saying if Hebrews did that, but I'm telling you, Hebrews do that. And I'm saying I've witnessed the fruits of that. When I was in Houston, when I was in Tennessee with Pastor Dow and the Straightway and a lot of his leadership, and they showed me inner workings of what they're doing and how they're moving and how there's no need of want. You know what I'm saying? How they do away with that selfish spirit. How the brothers was moving up in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it. I didn't see a bunch of oppressed, struggling people. I saw people with abundance, with their minds right, working together for something bigger. I haven't seen that anywhere else. You know, I know they're doing it up there in Buffalo also, the NMP, you know, they're doing it up there. But nobody else is doing that. And nobody's pushing it. And that's because they're pushing the Greco-Roman church model of sheep feed the shepherd and make him fat and happy. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I think I got all the meat off the bone with that. I think people get it. And I see Koya's in there reiterating what I said. She said it was a true witness of all things in common unity. The word was in full effect. Okay? And like I said, we got a lot of brothers and sisters reached out to me down here that have a sincere zeal, not for Babylon, but for the word of the Most High Yah. They've reached out to me down here. All praise to the Most High for linking me up with brothers and sisters like this locally. And we're going to shake and move and walk this thing out, and it will be documented. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a model and a witness for other people so that they could be as wise people. Like that verse in Proverbs. Okay, who's like that verse in Proverbs, where it says a wise man foresees the time and prepares. The ant, consider the ant thou sluggard, and all the other Bible verses, you know what I'm saying, that are in there. But yeah, like I said, I think y'all see, like, it took a lot for me to see all this, though, especially, like, and I'm still, dude, I got, like, a whole, I'm excited about going to work this evening, because I'm going to get on a nice, long job on a plane and just listen to some of these Bible verses and get educated more on this, because this is all new to me. Like, my head got blown off yesterday by some of the stuff. It was like one of those moments, because there was stuff that I saw at Straightway that I was like, okay, so they do that, okay, they do that, you know, like they had a whole bunch of vehicles there, and they're like, hey, Sister So-so needs to go here. All right, throw her the keys. Where are the keys? You know, I'm watching how they move. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. They had a brother there working in the garage, changing the oil on the cars. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, I need to go back out there and document it even more thoroughly. But, you know, y'all can watch that recap on there. But I'm telling you, dude, it's heavy. So what I want y'all to do, like I said, here's your homework. Watch this video. I know it's cut off a little bit there, but it says Pastor Dow Men's Conference, the Great Awakening Hebrews to Negroes Mega Conference. Okay, and so watch that. All right. Let me see if I can make that smaller so the title fits on there. Oops. Well, yeah, there we go. I like it. Yeah, that's the best I can make it, I think, as far as shrinking it. There it is. The whole title's on there now. So check that one out. And then also check out... Come on, you could do it. Let me see. Let me make sure the light. Oh, no, I showed y'all the wrong video. Also, check out this video. And you can check out some of his other ones. But the light of God upon Israel, what is it? What is the light of God? Nobody's telling you that. Go watch that. All y'all Bible scholars, all y'all people who think y'all deep, watch that. Because this brother... Not that it matters, but he's been in the truth for, I think, going on 30 years. He's been in the Hebraic truth. He was taught under somebody out of Chicago, but he got a solid understanding. Me and Brother Judah have had some long, intense conversations. We don't agree on every single thing, but the brother's solid. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, we're going to do something here in Florida. Absolutely. Yep. If you're in the Jacksonville, Florida area, you can email me. My email's right there on the screen. A lot of brothers and sisters have already reached out. I've met up with a lot of brothers and sisters and out here already. So, yeah, you know. And look, and brothers is doing stuff all over the place. Like, there's a spirit on people to not just sit around letting Babylon Molly whop them upside the head. Okay? All right. All right. So, and like I said, understand that, you know, so we're gonna continue on this though. Like I said, I'm gonna continue encouraging y'all to get your all this stuff I'm talking about. That's why I said the next level hinges on having your mind right, having a spirit that's patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't mind people putting contrary, questioning what I'm saying and all that. Hey, shalom from Alberta. Okay. The community will become self-sufficient after a while, so it won't need Babylon. Wow. Money to survive. Wow. All praise. They said they barter food, such as canned food, crops. Okay. So there it is. Wow. Okay. Animals too. Okay. Wow. Like I said, man. And like I said, Pastor Al be on here soon. I'm also have his wife. She's gonna come on. Because I can't do nothing. I can't do justice to, you know. Pastor Al showed me, and told me a lot of stuff out there. A lot of stuff I experienced. Hey, ain't nobody doing it. I'm about to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Ain't nobody showed me nothing wrong to date with community. I seen some fear mongering for sure. But outside of that, I have not seen nothing wrong to date about coming together as a community, exemplifying the spirit of brotherhood. I haven't seen anything to date. So, but, you know, I've seen plenty wrong with not doing it, though. I'm, you know, and I'm tired, you know, this oppression is ran its course over here. So, yeah, but anyway, let me see. What I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to tell y'all I appreciate all y'all tuning in. I appreciate the comments, the questions, the concerns. Like I said, get on the comments. If you there's stuff you don't agree, get in the comments. Hit me up. I'll probably do a show on it or whatever, answering your questions, or I'll respond back. Anyway, with that said, I gotta get ready to go in and serve Babylon at my slavery. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, I'm gonna take you out with one of my favorite praise and worship songs that helps me worship the Most High. And how do you worship Him? How you praise Him? By being obedient. You know what I'm saying? So all praises. It ain't just a thing of talk. It's about that action. So I'm going to take y'all out. One of my favorite praise and worship songs, Transparent, by the Spiritual Combat Praise and Worship Team, Mind Culture, led by beloved Dawid. Alright, here we go.
Burn them up, miss. That coach. For you. On you who I'll bet my life. Won't toss my paradise. I'm I ain't nice. Subtract falsehood advice. You who eventually seeing through, y'all. That rule got me seeing through, y'all. Ain't like I'm doing something to y'all. You who got me seeing through, y'all. You who eventually seeing through, y'all. That rule got me seeing through, y'all. Ain't like I'm doing something to y'all. You who got me seeing through, y'all. Yeah. Family business ain't no greed in me. Mr. Clark, my brother lean on me. I lean back, but it ain't no dance. Make appeals, but it ain't no Zans. Feeling okay, I'm oh so grand. Keep in mind, only got two hands. Never label in advance. Don't call a friend until you prove that man. A little time, all you need. If it's genuine, it shows. Vampires play a role. In the light, get exposed. Transparent up against that law. Brothers hide it like no one saw. Yahuwah eyes never miss your acts. One day you gotta pay that tax. Fairy tales, you can clean that mess. Toward keeping me at my best. If you hate a brother so, he will never stop the show. What's it like to some love? Especially from above. Mighty talk where you learn that at. Man of perfect, never burn a batch. Who a word, that's all for me. Everything else so bored. Life in me, what y'all store. This English sound foreign, yeah. Righteous point of view, pray they see it too, yeah. Make no excuse, stand on me too. My life. Won't toss my paradise. I'm I ain't nice. Subtract falsehood advice. You who eventually seeing through, y'all. That rule got me seeing through, y'all. Ain't like I'm doing something to y'all. You who got me seeing through, y'all. You who eventually seeing through, y'all. That rule got me seeing through, y'all. Ain't like I'm doing something to y'all. You who got me seeing through.